Alright, so I am going to be vlogging essentially like my trip to the trip to the laundromat. I'm currently waiting for my truck to warm up, so I'm just sitting here chilling. But I haven't really been recording or doing much of anything in the last few weeks. Moved up to the city, and I've just been kind of like getting adjusted to being here and whatnot. Also just trying to get things figured out. Last night I had like a realization of needing to make more money in order to stay out here and continue to do what I've been doing. So yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna be or where I'm gonna end up and stuff, but I just need to take it one step at a time. I'm kind of at a loss for words right now. I feel like I've got a lot on my mind at the moment, but yeah, I'm gonna get some shit figured out. But I figured I'd just get on here and I'd just kind of vlog my day, kind of just get videos of random shit and just do the best to enjoy my day without letting the idea of not being able to pay for stuff overwhelm me or anything. So I think that I'm gonna get some sort of plan figured out in order to pay for what I need to pay for. And it's not that I'm not managing or budgeting my money right. I just have a lot of stuff to pay for, so I need to be 100% with myself. I need to be confident, and I need to just let myself fuck up and not be so hard on myself about it. So I'm sure my truck's warmed up by now. I've been sitting out here for like 5 minutes letting it just warm up, and it's starting to get a little warmer in here with the heater being on. So I think it is a good time to go ahead and head to the laundromat. I just got to keep it pushing, but I just need to have faith, and I need to put in the actions of what I'm talking about rather than just thinking about them, pondering, and then stressing and not actually doing anything to better my situation. Because there are plenty of resources or plenty of places that I could look towards to adjust to what I've got going on. You gotta see this shit through, bro. Ain't nobody else gonna do this work for you. It's gonna be and has already been a long journey of self-discovery, and then also like a long journey of trusting what I'm saying, like, and wholeheartedly feeling it instead of just trying to portray as if that's what I want, like taking the action to do so. It's fucking hot here. I can't I can't afford to not be making money. I can't afford to not be doing the best that I possibly could. I'm not gonna go. This shit's fucking flashing. I hate yielding yellow lights, because to me that shit is, fuck it, I'm about to go. Oh, nigga, nah. Oh, alright. I ended up going. I just said fuck it. But I hate them shits. That is such an ugly car, bro. Dude, the fucking those Tesla cars are so fucking ugly, dude. Or the Cybertrucks or whatever the fuck they're called. Those things are fucking horrendous, bro. Like, why? That is actually that is wild, dude. Like, who was in the meeting for the design of what the fucking shit's gonna look like, and they're like, yo, nigga, trust me, like, hear me out, bro. You see that fucking rhombus over there, nigga? You see that fucking poster we got of that rhombus? Nigga, that's what we're using. And they're like, damn. Nigga, nah. Should probably lock it and put my fucking phone down, nigga. Because I need to do motherfucking laundry. I don't know if I'm going to be able to record in here, because there's other people in here. And not that I give a fuck, but just out of respect for others. So I do give a fuck. I mean, not bullshit. But yeah, I'm probably going to sit in here for like another couple of minutes. Just kind of get these last little thoughts out. I'm gonna go in there and go do my laundry and shit. So, yep. Last thoughts before I get out of the truck. Isaiah, just keep moving, bro. Just keep pushing forward, man. Ain't nobody gonna do this work for you. I know you have this conversation with yourself a lot. But you got this shit, man. You can't just give up. You can't let this shit affect you or make you want to just not do it anymore. Like, you really gotta give your all, bro. Can't go back. Cannot go back to who you were. Can't allow yourself to just succumb to not what's it called? Not progressing. So I love you, man, and it's on the rise. I'm back in the truck with it. Different wardrobe. No beanie. I got all my stuff ready to go. I am going to drive up the road to the local McDonald's, and I am going to see if I can get a job application or see if I can get directed to a website so that way I can apply there. And then I'm going to go to the Goodwill and I'm going to apply to work there also. And then I'm going to go play basketball. So probably should have started looking for other jobs sooner, because I've already been here for 2 weeks. So Or actually, almost a month. So, I'm like really close to McDonald's. Like the parking lot is right here. So, I am going to fucking find a parking spot real quick, and then I am going to get some shit figured out. You feel me? Alright, bruh. I'm like trying to master that shit. Can't even see me. I'm not even in the frame right now, nigga. So I'm about to just ramble. I'm gonna do my best to just look at the camera. Went to the laundromat. I got back, and while I was here at the apartment, I was like, all right, well, I need to go see if my mailbox has been set up. So I went over there, I checked on it. And then after that, I went up to the office, talked to them for a split second, and then I came back and I changed and I just got ready for the day. And then after I left, that's whenever I turned on the camera. Well, actually, no, I'm lying. I turned on the camera before I left this morning. And I was just kind of recording in the parking lot. And after I recorded in the parking lot, I went to the laundromat. Then I came home. And then I dropped all the stuff off, put all my laundry away. And then after I was done, I was like, well, I still want to go hoop. But then I was like, you know what? Actually, I want to go look for jobs instead, because let me go look at 2 jobs and then I'll go hoop. And so I went to McDonald's first because it's closer, and or like it's closer to the apartment than the other job that I went and looked at that I'll talk about here in a second. Went to McDonald's and I walked in there and the manager was standing up there at the front and she was talking to somebody for like a split second, or she was doing something. Like she was just up at the front and was getting something figured out. So then I thought she was gonna ask to just take my order, and I was like, could I speak with the manager, like just with a manager? And she was like, I am the manager. And I was like, are you guys hiring? So then she left, grabbed this little McDonald's bag and had me write my name and my number down. And then some like other girl walked up and she was like, so you're thinking about like hiring or like getting like, you know, basically there's room here. Like you're thinking about starting to work here because like they need the help. And I was like, well, how much do you guys pay an hour? And she said $10, and I was like, I can't do that. I was like, even though that's gonna be extra money in my pocket, like that is not. I would be wasting my time for me to be going from 14 to 10. And like if it was my only option, that's completely different. But if there's like places where I can get paid higher, then that's what I'm gonna do. Like the goal is to get paid the same amount of money that I make at Walmart, or like roughly around there. And then what I'll do is I will make sure that I'm going to the gym and like doing everything that I need to in a relatively like orderly fashion and not just taking my sweet time and then going to work at Walmart, coming home, dropping that stuff off, and then going to work at the other job. I'm going to have to be on like a serious and strict, like everything needs to be consistent or as consistent as like I can possibly do. Like the stuff that's out of my control is out of my control, but everything that I can control, like I am going to. So it's that time. It's about that time, bro. Like we need to start thinking different. We need to start moving different, being just serious, bro. Cause like getting money now is like different. There's no fucking off, bro, at all. So I'm seriously gonna like, and the good thing is that like, it's not even like I couldn't fit all of that shit into one day, because like, if you think about it, on my days off, if it's warm enough, I'm gonna go skate. You know, like if it's good weather, like I'm gonna go skate. I'm gonna go be out on my board. You know, make sure I stretch and like do all of that stuff, and like just make sure that I'm like taken care of. But if it's not, like say it's cold outside, like I could book time for studio. Like I can book studio time, and also put money aside. So there's that too, like having more income, and a budget for everything. Like I'll be able to like work towards it. So putting like X amount of money towards this, rather than just being like, oh, I have the money right now, let me just go ahead and do that. Now I'm like out of such and such amount of money. So like putting money towards it rather than doing it in full all at once if I still have stuff to take care of, or not having enough to be sustained for the rest of the time until I get paid again. So the goal eventually is to be able to have money that I am putting back, because I'm making enough to where I can take care of everything. I can put food in the apartment, and I can also be able to do whatever else I need to do. That's the goal. Like that is the overall goal. Yeah, that is the overall goal. And then taking care of everything that I got, you know, like this is going to get paid off. My truck is going to get paid off. I'm going to get my brakes fixed. There's so many things that I know I have to do, but it requires not only focus, but it requires making money and also being able to save money and utilize it and be smart with it, rather than just like throw it out and like spend it on stupid shit. So if I want to make this shit work, I gotta like invest into myself. I need to be able to like really dive deep into like what it is that I'm actually trying to do, because if I just constantly like, it's essentially progressive overload in everything that I'm doing, instead of just instead of working out and trying to go in there and like just lift as heavy as possible without like the proper training, then like, you know, you're gonna just not get anywhere. Or like basically for working out, like you would hurt yourself. But if you progressively overload to where you're putting yourself in just the uncomfortable, like the amount of comfortability like in working out, to where it's forcing you to like push through it, and progressively like adding the weight, doing it that way would be smart. And applying that to like legitimately everything. So, I I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so I was talking about the studio and putting money back for that. I also want to film more and play basketball. Like, I feel like I have enough time to fit all of that into my schedule while work, 2 jobs. I think it's possible. I definitely think it's possible because there's no reason to like, as long as I have a plan, there's no reason to be afraid of like taking that on, because if I know I'm capable, then like I might as well just go towards it, you know. So yeah, it's time to get my shit rolling, bro. Like, writing stuff down has been helping. I've been doing it quite a bit. Like, just having a schedule is like definitely making a big difference in everything that I'm doing. So like, I just need to keep pushing.